Boom, boom. This is getting really welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Soul Land Reloaded up today. So we got pretty much, not really much going on. So going to be a short video today. We just got the basic time limited events. We've got a hidden weapon event up. For those of you keeping track, hidden weapon seems to be our most common event. It's in its second day. So try to get which can out of that. It's always good because they offer SPs, triple S's, SS pluses, so you can fill out, try to fill out your the list and try to keep back, try to keep working on those SPs, which should be switching to I guess we'll be switching to SSP characters here pretty soon. I'm just waiting for the big update to come. Haven't seen any, any word about it yet. I'm not sure. They did it the last time when he went from the SS pluses to the triple S's. They had a whole, I'm sorry, but they went from the SSSs to the SPs. They had a huge, they refilled shops and they did all that, and it was one huge update. I'm not sure they're going to have to do that again because I think what changed from the triple S to the SP was, of course, how you get the characters. What they've started, SP started with the pool function, the divine pools. I'm assuming that's what's going to be using for the SSPs is the divine pools. So I really don't think they're going to need to do much of any in terms of updating. Okay, they're just going to have it. It's just going to be like it's another new character. It's just going to be an SSP character instead of an SP character. That's my assumption. I don't think they're going to change the divine pool strategy or anything like that. We will, of course, have to see once they do it. But I don't expect it to be a big change. So I don't, I really don't expect to see much, if anything, happen. It'll be the first character. They might do an event timed with it so we can get a few more of the shards so we can get the character a lot quicker than we normally would, like they did with SP Tang San. But we'll have to see what they do, if they have any like new character event. Okay, we'll have to see if that happens. In terms of that, so I would expect to see some word on that sometime. I guess it's gonna be happening roughly around happening roughly around Christmas time. So we'll have to see, coordinating with Lunar New Year and stuff like that. So there could be a lot going on, but right now there's really nothing in terms of special events. We've got the standard event. We've got Wrong Wrong's Affection. That's a standard event that they have on queue. And like I say, the time limited events, I've only got this hidden weapon event up. Really, nothing else going on in terms of that. So basically, just do your stuff, clear everything out. This was broken for me today. It's still broken. I was able to watch from do my 10 watches under the theater. Oh, there it clicked. Okay, it finally clicked this time. But it was broken. So whenever you click on it, literally nothing would happen. I don't particularly like when that happens, simply because of the fact that you don't get the rewards. Because I do like to get the rewards for that. This one not so much, because you can only get a certain amount of rewards. I mean, I think they do have a reward which is 300 diamonds, which is pretty nice. But I do buy it under the theater because the theater allows you to get the tickets, which allows you to get SP, characters for the SP shards for, one of the characters. So while I really don't mind this too much, yeah, you see, it didn't register. It's still not working right. But yeah, I did manage to clear out the store, and I did manage to get my theater. It was working earlier. I did manage to clear all that out because I love to get this stuff in here. This is good. 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 So really, all of it. You don't have enough to get all of this. Of course, you can only get 10 a day. So what I do is, I always get these two, which is 8. Okay, I always get these two, and that leaves 2 left over. Then every couple of days or something, I'll snatch up one of the other items, and that way, keep moving along. But it's SP stuff, so you may as well go for it. And the one triple S is for the Yin Yang Bird, which is the first one they came out with. I've almost got it maxed out, so that's the reason I'm taking that out. because it's nice, max out a soul would be good. But yeah, there isn't really anything else going on at this particular time. So just to go ahead and focus on the normal stuff, get it all knocked out. I'll come back with a video here in another couple of days. Okay. And we will go over the new events. As for the new game, I'm sure you've already guessed it. I've been playing Black Clover mobile right now. It does not. I'm getting yeah. It says it works with BlueStacks. However, for some reason, I can't get it on the machine. I think I'm going to have to update my BlueStacks as well. I'm going to have to do to a newer version. I'm using an older version right now, because if you go to the website, it gives you Play for PC, and it just gives you a link, and you download BlueStacks, but it's like BlueStacks 10 or something like that. So I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to go for that. I was planning on doing some videos for that this week. It's really nothing that we can go about it right now. I've been playing it. I'm on the cusp on it right now. I have to see what the capabilities are. First of all, you're not going to get all the characters. Okay, that's not something that's going to happen. It's also primarily a gear collector game. If you want to know what that is, play Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. It's not a gacha game. It's a game where you just basically farm to get the best gear sets. Okay, that's basically what it is. I played Raid a couple times. You've probably seen one or two videos I've done on it. I beat the game on Nightmare. Did not have any trouble with that. I've got some really good characters. But you don't get characters very often in there. Because it's not that type of game. Unless you pay money. If you pay money, then you get all the characters, because you have to purchase the sacred summoning shards, the sacred crystals, which allow you to get the higher level characters. But yeah, it's thousands of dollars to do that. So Black Clover is not. You will be able to get one character. There's 3 characters that they come out with. They're called seasonal characters. And if you do you have to sort of like do a large number of, I think it's like 5 or 6. When I do the video, when I finally get it up and running, I'll show you. But it's like 5 or 6 tasks that you have to complete. If you do that task, you can get the character. It's an SSR character, so it's one of the upper level characters. So, so you can get characters, but you won't be able to get all of the characters unless you spend a lot of money for shards, for summoning shards, which have a very low percentage, but they do have pity. So if you spend money, you will be on the shards. You'll be able to get the pity, which is what most of the creators that you're seeing are doing right now. All the ones that say that it's a free-to-play account. It's not technically a free-to-play account. You can't get anybody who's playing this game right now who has 5 global, who has 4 or 5 SSR characters is not free-to-play, because you can't get that many naturally. So you're going to have to, so don't be fooled by that. It's not like that. Okay, there's a couple characters that you want to get. You'll get a free, everybody gets on their free first pool, they get an SSR character. Okay? And then after you complete, like I think it's the first or second story mode, you'll get you'll get what's called a collective summoning pool, which means you'll get like 20 pools. And you can choose one out of that to choose your best character. Choose Mars or Lotus. Either of those 2 characters would be acceptable for starting out. So you're going to have 2 SSRs. You get a season character, you'll be able to get 3, and so forth and so forth and so on. I guess you might be able to try to get. I guess if you played the game consistently for like 12 or 14 hours a day, you might be able to get 2 of the seasonal characters. So I could see how some would have 4. Unfortunately, some of the people that are having 4 or 5 characters don't have the ones that were seasonal. So my assumption is that they spent a lot of money on shards and did a lot of rolls to get those characters. But anyway, yeah, it's a gear collector game. It's not like this game. If you're looking for something similar to Soul Land, it's not. Complete opposite. Okay, you can get every character in this game from a free-to-play mode. Okay, it takes a little while to do it, but you can, every character is available when they have the Divine Realm draws. You can get the older characters. They're there, and you can pull for them. Okay. Plus, they put these characters inside of the Soul Forge. As I said, I got this character. I got like 100 and I think it was like 110 something shards from the Soul Forge. So I just had to do a couple pulls in the Divine Realm to finish him off, and I got him. So I didn't even have to draw for him. Hardly. So you can get all of these characters, and if they keep doing what they're doing in the Soul Forge, then yeah, you'll be able to obtain all the characters just by playing the game. So that's the way we're looking at it. But that's the pacing. I don't know how SSP characters are going to go. I don't know, seriously. I don't know if there's going to be some type of lock on them. I don't know if they'll be put in the Soul Forge. I don't know if it'll take more shards. I assume they're going to use the same function. We'll have to see. It'll be new for me, just like it is for everybody else. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. As soon as I get some information about the SSPs, we'll decide who the most powerful characters are. For the SPs, though, it's Wu and Bibi Dong. Bibi Dong is the one they're going for right now. Last week was her her introduction. So probably sometime into this beginning of next week, we'll have the second draw for her. So I'm drawing for her right now, but I had a very bad week last week. I did not do good at all. So it might be quite a long time before I get her, simply because of the fact that I'm not sure if she'll be. Although in the last Soul Forge they had, they had all the up-to-date characters in there. So, but I don't know if she'll be in the next Soul Forge. So we'll have to just see. Hopefully I'll be able to get lucky and get a 50 or 2. And if you do that, then getting the character in 3 pools is highly possible. But I didn't get it, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I'm hoping that over the season holidays, they'll introduce a chest or something, or an event where you're able to get some really nice stuff. I'm hoping she's included in that, but not sure, because she should theoretically be finished before the holiday season. Okay. She should be finished the week before Christmas, if the pools hold. So hopefully they'll have a chest prepared for her, and she'll be included in that. We'll have to see. Definitely something for the Lunar New Year might be a possibility. Hopefully, they'll have a SP chest where you can get all those characters. We'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, it could be a little while before I get her and introduce her into the team. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, yeah. So nothing much going on at this particular time, and we'll start. As soon as I can get Black Clover mode, we'll figure it out. I'll start doing some videos on that. I would suggest playing it right now. As I've said, get it, download it, choose Mars or Lotus from the selective summon that you get, and start building the characters up. Okay. Choose a season character. There's 3 of them. There's an Asta. Yeah, they got Asta in there. The Black Bulls. The head of the Black Bulls is in there, and I can't remember who the third one is. But there's 3 selective summons in there. I would choose the Black Bull boss. Okay, I think he's the best choice of that. He's a blue attacker. Just to give you a hint, you want to go blue. Apparently, the red dungeon is the best dungeon for farming equipment. And the color, it uses the standard color coding advantage. Blues have advantage against the red dungeon, so you want to use blue for your team. So make a blue team. Mars is blue. Okay, Lotus blue. And Yami, I think his name is Yami. Is it Yami? I think it's Yami. He's a Black Bull boss. He's blue. Okay. So you want to build blue. Okay, and then you want to, it's up to you, but go blue. That's all I would say, because that's the best dungeon to farm the equipment in, the red dungeon, and the blues have the advantage in that. So you want to take a full blue team into it. So that's why everybody's meta bluing right now is what it's called. Meta blue is what they're saying. So just blue characters. Okay, you want a blue defender, blue attacker, blue debuffer, blue healer, blue supporter. Really don't need a supporter actually. If you have a debuffer and a defender, you should be okay. But that's what you want to run. And you want to farm that dungeon, basically, and get the right equipment, attack equipment, get the best sets. That's what it is. Okay? Stories very, very, very accurately following Black Clover. So if you watch the anime, the story will seem very familiar. They actually pulled clips and videos from the anime into the game. So yeah, they followed it pretty much like clockwork. So there is that. If you're in favor of the anime, it's a good play. But you know, we'll talk about it. But it's standard gacha game. Get the character, build it up. But instead of getting gacha for characters, you're going to be gachaing for gear, which is pretty much what Raid Shadow Lessons turns out to be when you start playing it. Okay, so that's all I've got. So remember, I'll come back in a few days with a video for Soul Land with a little bit more information once we get to do events. I assume we'll start rolling into them here pretty soon, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is Kenra. Thanks a lot for watching the channel. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see the bell. Click on it. You get notified each time I drop a video. Kenra coming at you in the corner, signing out.